Last week I promised both of you that I would give you my pick for MVP. After you went with James Young, you went with Justin Tillman. Two great picks, of course, but I'm going to go with Alex Hamilton. And I'm going with him because he is exactly what you look for these days. Wing player that plays both sides of the court. He's averaging 18 points a game, getting close to 2 steals a game, but he's just very disruptive. It's not all about the numbers that show up on the stat sheet. It's about disrupting another team's offense, and that's what he does. Like, he's long, athletic, so he puts a lot of pressure on the guards, but he's also big enough to guard forwards in the post. And we've seen it. We've seen numerous chase down blocks from Alex Hamilton on the defensive end.
Definitely.
And nothing gets by him.
Yeah.
He's all over the court. You can't throw a cross-court pass in his direction.
Yeah.
And it's just tough. So that's my pick for MVP. It could be a long shot, but I believe that his numbers will continue to increase as the season goes. He might up his scoring a little bit. He might throw in a few more blocks per game. So keep an eye out for Alex Hamilton.
I definitely will.
But we're gonna switch gears and talk a little bit more about defense. And who's your pick for Defensive Player of the Year?
So right now I have John Petruccelli. Right.
Okay.
Right now he's standing atop of the leaderboard with 2.3 steals a game, and he just gets after it defensively. You're not leading the league in steals by accident. You know what I mean? You want to stop that offensive player every time down the court. And that's what I see in John Petruccelli.
Okay. I see the high IQ, which helps him, overcome some of the athletic
Definitely,
shortcomings he may possess. You may see more players that are speedy on the defensive end, but he's definitely got the IQ to be in the right position. And that's what I see. That's what I see.
Anticipator.
Raleigh, who's your pick?
I'm sticking with the big man, going with Jeff Withey with Neziona. Again, that lost art of being that big in the paint, protecting the paint, getting 2.5 blocks per game. That's a big deal right now with the way basketball's going. You don't see a lot of guys defending the paint like they
Raleigh
used to.
wants to keep the big man alive.
Yeah, right.
For sure. So again, those 2.5 blocks per game, it brings that presence. When those little guards get in there, now they have to think twice about putting that shot up.
Definitely got to think twice about that.
There, defending shots, and it could be tough down there. So he's doing a great job in making his presence known for his team.
Withey's presence is always known in the paint. It's tough to get anything by him, guard or forward or big man. If you're going up strong on Jeff Withey, you can expect to have your shot contested.
Definitely.
And he's just got that mindset that nothing's coming easy in my house. So I love that pick. I'm still going to stick with Alex Hamilton.
Your guy.
Alex Hamilton.
It's okay.
So what I'm looking for out of you, Alex, is MVP and Defensive Player of the Year.
Okay.
A clean sweep.
Sounds like
A
Giannis.
clean sweep. So the reason why I pick him for defense, the same things I've mentioned. He's long, he's athletic, and it's tough to get anything by him.
Definitely,
Not counting out Withey, who really covers all the space in the paint. I'm talking about all over the court. Alex Hamilton can pick up 94 feet and pressure your guards.
Yeah.
The small point guard to the point forward bringing it up, you have a tough time against Alex Hamilton. So I love it. That's my pick. But team-wise, it's a whole different ball game when you're talking about defense team-wise, and that is what you really need as a difference maker getting into second half of the year and trying to win a championship. You can have the best scorer or the top shooters in the league, but that doesn't mean it's going to win you a championship, as we've seen numerous times with your top scorers not winning championships.
Right.
So is there a specific team that you think has the defensive mindset and ability to take their team farther than what we've seen so far, or do you think it just keys in on the individual you selected?
Defensive Team of the Year, I think I'm going to go with Neziona. Again, having Jeff Withey in the middle with the 2.5 blocks a game, and also the addition of JP Tokoro with his 5 steals per game. That's pretty tough. You got tough guard play up top with JP, and then also you got a paint protector with Withey. So we'll see how that goes with them.
Tokido is going to make a difference in
For sure.
combining with Withy. They will probably have one of the better defenses in the league for sure, and you match that with the presence of Cook on the perimeter to really pressure their guards, and you might be onto something there, Raleigh.
Here we go.
That's a pretty good
I know my
combination.
defense.
That's a pretty good combination right there. Doris, what do you think?
So I'm going with Beersheba, right? My guy Petricelli's there with the 2.3 steals per game. They also have another guard there, Spencer Wise. He's averaging about 1.9 steals a game right now, and it's just very tough to get the ball inside when you got two guys pressuring you like that, especially if they're up top the standings on the steals. Got another guy there, Zach. He's averaging about 1 block a game right there. So you have a little bit of a paint protector there. And, I mean, they just kind of get after it. You got 2 guys up top steals, 1 guy in the top 10 in blocks. I think collectively they're a very, very good defensive team. And that's what you want going down the line, especially toward the playoffs.
Okay. I'm going to have to stick with Maccabi Tel Aviv. And the reason why I say that is they're just too long and they cover too much space. You've got Denny Avdia, who is he could be considered a combo guard at this point.
Yeah.
He's about 6'8", and sometimes he's your point guard.
Yeah, and
So
that's
tough.
when you start at 6'8" and everything is just long wingspans from there,
right.
it doesn't matter how fast you're moving. It's tough to make any good pass.
Any type of pass.
In
Bounce
the
pass,
passing
chest
game.
pass, yeah.
So, once they get out and they can rebound very well, and they can steal very well, they can cover the paint, they can block, and then it's just 5 seconds we're scoring.
Yeah.
So when that defense turns into offense and they're cooking, it's definitely something beautiful to watch. And I'm going to stick with them as my defensive team of the year so far and
Not a
going
bad
forward.
choice.
We'll
Not a
write
bad
this down.
choice, yeah,
We'll
not a
write
bad
this down.
choice.
We'll make note of it.
Of course.
We'll
of
make
course.
note of it.
So let's get into a few more things we're going to talk about right after this.